A few months ago, I was sitting on the floor and my cat walked over and stopped about a foot away. She looked at me for a long time, not quite at my face, slightly past it, and I remember thinking, I have absolutely no idea what I look like to you. Your cat is doing that right now, somewhere in your home, and what they actually think you are is stranger and kinder than almost anyone tells you. By the end of this, you will know 5 things your cat genuinely believes about you. We are counting down from 5 to 1. No fluff, no fear, just what the research actually shows. And one of these 5 explains something you have watched your cat do 1,000 times without ever once asking why. It is the last one, and I think it is the kindest thing about them. Thing 5. You are deafeningly loud. Most owners assume their home is quiet. You keep the television low, you talk normally, you close doors gently. To your cat, none of that is quiet. Cats hear sounds nearly 3 times higher in pitch than you can, one of the widest hearing ranges of any land mammal, measured by the hearing researchers Henry and Ricky Hefner. Which means your cat is not living in your house. They are living in a much noisier version of it. The fridge compressor, the neighbor's door 2 floors down, the hum of a charger you forgot about, all of it, all day. Watch your cat when a plastic bag opens in another room. The ears turn first, and the rest of the body does not move at all. So when your cat chooses to sleep in the room you are working in, they are not just picking a warm spot. They are choosing to switch off inside a sound they cannot control. That is not a small thing to hand over, and the noise is only one of the ways you look strange to them. Thing 4, your hands are a separate animal. Your cat has a completely different relationship with your hands than with the rest of you. Most owners read a bite on the hand as a bite from the cat to them, a rejection, a mood swing. It usually is not. Cats did not evolve alongside anything that reaches, so your hand gets processed on its own, as a fast-moving object with its own intentions. Notice that a cat who nips your hand will, 30 seconds later, walk up and headbutt your chin. The hand did something. You did not. The behavior researcher Dennis Turner spent years recording how cats and people actually interact and found the same pattern again and again. Contact lasts far longer when the cat begins it and can end it. Not when it is offered to them, when it is left available to them. So try this. Put your hand flat on the sofa beside you and then genuinely forget about it. Let the hand become furniture. Most cats will come to it within a few minutes and the whole exchange changes character. You stop being something that arrives and start being something they arrive at. And that gap explains the next one completely. Thing 3. You are, socially speaking, extremely rude. Everything humans do to show affection is, in cat language, close to a threat. We walk straight at each other. We hold eye contact. We lean down over someone we like. We pick them up. Every one of those is, to a cat, something that has decided to take a run at you. This is where the slow blink comes in. In 2020, a team at the University of Sussex led by Tasman Humphrey with Leanne Proops and Karen McComb ran a proper experiment on it. Cats were far more likely to slow blink back at a person who blinked first and far more likely to approach that person's hand afterwards. A narrowed, softened eye is a cat saying, I am not going to do anything to you. And they do not do it while staring straight at you. They look slightly off to one side like it does not matter to them at all. So the fix is comically small. Look at your cat, let your eyes go soft, blink slowly once, and then look away first. Looking away is the whole message. The rudeness was never intentional, and it is the easiest thing here to undo. Before the next one, tell me in the comments the one thing your cat does that you have always wondered about. I read every single one, because the next thing on this list is the one that quietly got to me the most. Thing 2. You can read everything they leave you. Your cat is writing to you constantly, and they are certain you can read it. Cats carry scent glands in their cheeks, their flanks, their mouths, between their toes. When your cat rubs the doorway, the chair leg, the corner of your bag, they are not scratching an itch. They are leaving a message. The veterinary researcher Patrick Paget spent much of his career mapping these facial scent signals, and what they carry is remarkably consistent. This is settled, this is safe, this one is mine, and I am calm about it. Watch where your cat rubs when they come to greet you. It is almost never the middle of your leg. It is the corner, the edge of your shoe, the edge of your hand, the edge of the doorframe you just came through. Edges are where messages go. And here's the part that stayed with me. Your cat has been leaving these for you every single day of your life together. On your bag, on your door frame, on your ankles, on the jumper you left on the chair, and you have never once answered because you cannot smell it. They keep writing anyway. Which brings us to the last one, and to that thing your cat does that you have watched 1,000 times. Thing 1. You are unbelievably slow and they wait for you anyway. I went looking for whether anyone had actually measured this properly. Kevin Healy and his colleagues did in 2013, comparing how quickly different animals take in visual information. Smaller animals with faster metabolisms process the world at a higher rate than we do. Cats sit well above us. Their reaction time is roughly twice as fast as yours. Now think about what that means for an ordinary evening. Your cat sees your hand start toward the food cupboard before you have finished deciding to stand up. They know the treat is coming, and then they wait through all of it at your speed. Every closed door they sit in front of. Every time they walk 3 steps ahead and stop and turn around. That is not impatience. That is an animal living at a faster speed than you, choosing to spend its day at yours. Your cat is not waiting for you to hurry up. They are waiting because the waiting is where you are. The honest truth. If your cat does none of this, now, the part these videos usually skip. Some of you have been listening thinking, mine does not do that. Mine does not rub the door frame or wait at the kitchen. Mine bites my hand and walks off and sleeps in the other room. I spent a long time thinking my cat was ignoring me, and it made me feel like a much worse owner than I actually was. So let me be straight with you. A cat who does less is not a cat who feels less. Some are simply quieter about it, the way some people are. A cat asleep in a doorway on the far side of the room, facing away from you, has still chosen to be unconscious in the room you are in. That is the same message, delivered quietly. The one time to pay attention is a change. If a cat who used to greet you suddenly stops, or one who is always around starts hiding, that is worth a calm vet check. Not something to panic about, just something a good owner keeps an eye on. But quiet on its own is not distance. It never was. So tonight, when your cat gets to the door before you do and turns around to check that you are still coming, you will know exactly what you are looking at. An animal that lives faster than you, listening to a house louder than yours, leaving you messages you will never smell, deciding that the best place to spend all of it is 3 steps ahead of you. You are not their owner. You are the thing they slow down for. If this made you look at your cat a little differently, a like helps YouTube put honest cat behavior in front of the next owner still guessing. And if you would rather understand your cat than guess, that is the whole reason this channel exists. I'll see you in the next one.